Hey, what's up YouTube? I just wanted to show you guys the build I did. I did a budget build with a Cooler Master Elite 130, and as you can see, it's not much bigger than a shoebox. So that's a standard shoebox that I have next to it. And the Elite is about 2 inches taller and about the same length as a shoebox, which is pretty awesome. Turn it on. Lights up, blue LEDs. And the thing that's cool about this case is that at the back you can see it takes your standard power supply. So it just hooks in here and you can use standard graphics cards as well. The graphics card is right behind here. It's basically just sitting up. The fan is shooting out air from this vent. So the video card fan is here. And so yeah, it's directly just shooting out of the case there. The case in the front has a 140 millimeter fan, I believe. And the one on the side, for a fact, is 80 millimeters. So it comes with only 2 fans. Kind of a bummer, I guess, in some people's minds if you're really worried about cooling, but I haven't had any issues with it. So yeah, this is right here my screen. Sorry, I'm doing this on my phone, so this is going to not be very good. Well, it might be a little shaky. So anyways, let's see. So I'm going to start up Task Manager, Performance, and show you guys. Yeah, so basically this processor I have is the G3258. It's this one right here. So I'm coming from an i7 4770K. And honestly, if you're doing normal stuff like going on the internet and, you know, watching Netflix, YouTube, doing Word documents, this is fine. You don't need anything more. And it's also pretty good in gaming, so it's an unlocked processor, which means you can overclock this processor, which for inexpensive processors, that's something that usually doesn't happen. You're usually not able to overclock them. So anyways, the CPU right now, as I have it set, it's set to have a maximum CPU of, let's see, a maximum CPU of 4.3. So it just went up to 4.1 to 4.19 there. So that's what I like about this processor, is that you get a lot of performance, because I'm basically overclocked this Haswell processor all the way up to 4.3 when I'm gaming, because that's when the turbo, multiplier will kick in essentially. And it's really fast and snappy. I mean, I've got Spotify open here, Steam. I'll bust out Tomb Raider and show you guys that. So yeah, in gaming, it's going to be very snappy. I'll start this benchmark. I mean, Tomb Raider is kind of an old game, but we'll let it run and I'll focus in on the frame rates. And this is at normal settings at 1080p. I'm using a AMD 6850. So not the best video card in the world. It's probably around a GTX 750 or a 750 Ti on the Nvidia side. And performance wise, it's about the same as a R7 260X or 265X. So, I mean, this looks pretty good. I mean, for low-end components. I also tossed in 8 gigs of RAM into my system. So, that's, I mean, more than enough RAM for it. Use a power supply.